All right, let's brighten things up with some current events happening this summer out at Nahant Marsh. Just southwest of Davenport, Nahant is a 382-acre preserve that's part of a larger wetland complex. It started as a sportsman club decades ago, but it was testing for high levels of lead. So after years of cleanup, the wildlife and plants flourished so much, it was made into a nature preserve and is now one of the largest urban wetlands on the upper Mississippi. And they have lots of things to do and see at Nahant this summer. It's why we have Colin Shirk, Nahant's marketing and events coordinator, joining us today to talk about the summer events you can check out. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
All right, Colin, I want to start with maybe one of the most popular events at Nahant. Tell me about your summer camps you got going on.
Yes, so we just closed up our field trip season, so we're moving quickly into summer camp season. They're filling up very quickly, but yeah, we have our toadstool camps. Those are aimed at campers going into, in fall 2025, into pre-kindergarten or kindergarten. Those are going to be 2-hour camps where a parent or guardian would attend with the camper. And there will be a snack, a story time, usually a craft, and then a nature-based activity as well. We also have our critter camps, which are for people going into grades 1 and 2. Those are our first all-day camps. So you're going to have the kid dropped off at 9 a.m., picked up at 3 p.m., and those are just, who knows, whatever the theme is that day. It could be anything, but it's always going to involve, getting your feet wet and wildlife encounters, snacks, story time, all kinds of fun stuff. And then we have our 3-day camps, which are for the next level, which would be 3rd through 6th graders. Each one has its own theme, and those are 9 to 3 each day, and those happen every other week starting next week. And then just starting last year, we started doing our older kid camps, which this year is called Wilderness Experience Camp, where they'll have one day at Nahant Marsh, and then the second day, their parents would actually drop them off at Loud Thunder, and it's an overnight sleepaway camp at that point. And it just kind of gives the older kids, because we have a lot of kids that have been with us from the beginning, and once they're done with our 3-day camps, they're like, what am I supposed to do now? So we had to make sure we had something for them.
I love it. Something for everyone, including something for some adults in the area. Tell me about the Bio Blitz you got coming up.
Yes, so Nahant Marsh is part of a conglomerate of organizations called BICAN. That stands for Bi-State Conservation Action Network. And through that, we've partnered with Hauberg Estate this year to do our backyard Bio Blitz. So it's a 24-hour event where we're going to have activities, booths set up. I think we're going to try to have some food there. A Bug's Life is going to be playing on the lawn for the kids. But essentially what a Bio Blitz is it's a 24-hour period where we survey every single living thing in a certain area. So we have experts coming from all around. We have bird experts, plant experts, fungi experts, all kinds of experts, and we're really going to find out what lives at Hauberg Estate. So it's going to be really exciting.
Oh, that is really fun. I've been hearing the Hauberg people talk about that for
Yeah.
a couple months now. I know they're excited. But something personally I'm really excited about is your annual Monarch event coming up.
Yes.
What is happening? When is it and what do you do?
So it's going to be the first Saturday in September. And we're actually trying to branch out a little bit this year. Because yes, monarchs are very important and monarchs need saving, but in all reality, all pollinators populations are declining. So we're really trying to broaden it a little bit this year and make it more pollinator friendly rather than solely focused on monarchs. And yeah, we're still in the beginning stages of planning it. But yeah, it'll be bigger and better than the year before, just like every other year before this one.
Colin, I kind of gave an introduction at the beginning, but can you put this into context for us? How important is Nahant to this entire area?
Well, I mean, Nahant is an ecological treasure, in terms of flood mitigation, in terms of biodiversity, everything. Nahant is kind of an epicenter for the Quad Cities. Wetlands used to be dotted up and down along the Mississippi River. Those are slowly dwindling away. Nahant, we're doing our best to expand and grow and protect more land. So it's a really vital part of the Mississippi River ecosystem as well as the Quad Cities ecosystem.
We just had someone from Nahant in last week to talk about World Turtle Day. They brought in the endangered Blandings turtles, and that's part of it too, right? You have so many endangered animals that are in Nahant as well.
Absolutely. Yep. So we have Captain is who you met, so he's our Blandings turtle. But yeah, we found Indiana bats, which are federally endangered. I'd have to look at a list to find what other threatened and endangered species we have. But the federally endangered rusty-patched bumblebee was found by Amy Loving, our education director, a few years ago, which is very, very exciting, which spurred research fueled by the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service. We've hosted interns the last 3 years to do Rusty Patch Bumblebee survey work.
Wow, always something going on at Nahant.
Absolutely.
Colin, I know you're busy. Thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you.
For you guys at home, we have all the info you need for all the events we talked about, including summer camps up at WQAD.com.